ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौर कृष्णे नमः। दिव्यर्विंदन कब्दुर्मदा श्रीमद् रत्नाकर सिंहासनस्थो श्री श्री राधा श्री गोविंदेवाय प्रेष्ठाल्यभिसेव्यमान स्मरामि। श्रीमन्रास रसारंभिवं शिवतटतस्थिता कर्षण वेणु सनिर्गोपे गोपीनाथ श्रेयसुता। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराध लक्ष्ये क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरंग मध्ये कृपामयी तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त। All together please. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare। One more time. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare। Shri Jhūlana-yātrā ki Jai। Such auspicious day, remembering Srila Gurudev on this very special auspicious day. Which was Srila Gurudev's favorite. Gurudev said, Jhūlan is my favorite for many reasons. I'm going to come on that subject. And especially after Jhūlan, the disappearance of Sri Rupa Goswami. And Gurudev always used to be in Vrindavan and so restless to speak on Sri Rupa Goswami from so many perspectives, the glories of Rupa Goswami, which made even the Pandits, the scholars of Vrindavan, so amazed that what Sri Narayan Maharaj, from where he is bringing those points. We can't get those points in scriptures. But this is a matter of realization. Even though they were Pandits, they were very fluent in Sanskrit. But knowing something and realizing is two different directions. Gurudev realized, because following the footsteps of Sri Rupa Goswami, Tishtam Brajet Tadanuragi Jananugami, following the footsteps of Brajvasis. So it's a very special occasion. I just don't want to become very selfish and mean to just want to speak. So let's all share together. Sharing is caring. We have senior devotees here, and that's our trend at New Shiva Sangam and also at Rādhā-Govinda temple, Shravan Prabhu's place. We always ask senior devotees to speak first, and then I will take over. So I request Rup Manohar Prabhu to speak few words. Give him a mic. Shri Rup Manohar Prabhu, as you all know, senior devotee. I just heard this morning he got initiated in 72 I was born on that. I was born that year. So it's like my father, a father figure to me. And Srila Prabhupada was remembering the Mangalarti, Vibhava Resesha, and that's why he named Rupa Manohar and Gopa Vrindavan. Yeah, very nice. Thank you so much.
Mam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Devam Gauravani Pachani Namaste Saswamani Pachata Dasatani. From my humble obeisances unto Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev, Srimati Unadidi, all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis present here and all over the world. And to Maharaj, our Sannyasigan, who keep us on the straight and narrow and keep us from arguing too much about philosophical points. I'm totally unprepared to speak, but when Maharaj brought up 1972, I'm getting initiated, and so I'll just tell something about that. I was on Traveling Sankirtan with Gopavindapal and two other brahmacharis, and we were uninitiated. And we had traveled all over California, sleeping in the van. When Karandar Prabhu, he put us in the van, filled it with Krishna books, cases, and we had to sleep on the top of the boxes. And we would get up, Mangal Artik, and just sit up in our sleeping bags. It was freezing cold. Water was dripping off the ceiling from the perspiration of the devotees' body heat. And we were just parked somewhere in some neighborhood. And we would sit up and stick your arm out of your sleeping bag, and we would just chant japa. And then when the sun finally came up, we would read Srimad Bhagavatam. And then around 8 o'clock, we would drive to a gas station. And we would go in the men's room of the gas station. And we would take shower out of the sink, splashing water on ourselves. And, one guy would be shaving his head. And, it was a real scene, with the Brahmin underwear and all that. And a few times somebody came and tried to walk in. And they're like, and they, ran away. So, anyway, we were up in Fresno, and some college student let us stay in his dorm room. He snuck us in, and Gopavindapal called Karandar and said, "What should we do with all the Lakshmi that we had collected?" And Karandar said, "Oh, you guys are initiated." And I was listening, I could hear the conversation. And Gopavindapal said, "We are?" Because we didn't even request it. He said, "Yes, you're initiated." And he said, "Well, what's our names?" And he said, "Well, Prabhupada didn't give you any names. He said, we were at the Dai Nippon book printing company in Japan. And he was with Prabhupada in this office. And he told Prabhupada about us, because we were one of the first devotees to go out like this and distribute books. He told Prabhupada about us. And then he said, "And Prabhupada, they're not even initiated." And he said, Prabhupada slammed his hand down on the desk and said, "They are initiated." So we were initiated. But we didn't have any names or any fires or anything like that. So, and he said, "Start making your way back to LA." And then when we got to LA, Prabhupada was already there. And then a letter came from Japan, and it had our names, and it all came from that song of Krishna's names. And it was Gopavindapal, Rupa Manohar, Vipina Purandara, Rajara Rakala, and Kadamba Kanana, who they were at the LA temple. So, just, the mercy of it. And
so you're Mangalarti guys?
Huh?
You're Mangalarti devotees?
Mangalarti devotee.
Yeah, Rupa Manohar, Gopa Vrindapal,
Yeah.
Kadamba Kanan.
We were all from that song, all of us.
Anyone got named Potana Ghatan? Keta Bashatan.
But then when Prabhupada was there in LA, he would come out into the temple room through this door, and then he would go bow before each altar and take Charnamrita. And then he would go sit on the Vyasasana, and we would do Guru Puja and bathe his feet. And and whenever Prabhupada was there hundreds and hundreds of devotees would come from all over the world. It was the world headquarters. And so there was all these sannyasis, and I was like a little brahmachari. I was younger than everybody. And so there was like maybe 5 rows of sannyasis and temple presidents and GBCs and Prabhupada right there, and I would just get as close as I could and be like behind all them. But then Prabhupada would go like this and call me over, and he would point to the little brass dish with the sandalwood pulp in it and a marigold, and he would go to me, and he wanted me to put that on his forehead. So I put the sandalwood pulp on Prabhupada's forehead, and so he would go like this, and I would climb back over everybody and pay my obeisances. And my relationship with Prabhupada was, I didn't even know what it was. Gurudev showed me. Gurudev showed me what my relationship with Prabhupada was. He showed me that Prabhupada loved me, and he saw me, and he acknowledged me in different ways. And anyway, so that's enough for me, and thank you for listening, and Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. So as I said, it's a very special occasion, Jhulan festival. Let us hear from Gaur Sundar Prabhu the glories of Jhulan Mahotsav. Hare Krishna.
So in our devotional practices, there's always like an external thing, there's an internal thing. So for example, if we're doing our Dandavat pranams, but there's nothing inside, then it becomes just like exercise. Right? If we're singing kirtan, but it's empty in the heart, then it's just vocal practice. Right? If we do arti and other forms of devotional service, if the internal thing is not there, then it's just an exercise. So there's always that external aspect and internal aspect. And we hear in the song Shubha Manjari Pada Same Mana Sampada, Same Mana Bhajana Pujana. So the internal aspect in general is bhakti, like bhakti, devotion. Something trying to cultivate. But it goes deeper. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, in his introduction to Bhajan Rahasya, differentiates Archan and Bhajan. Archan being worship, but still in bodily consciousness. And Bhajan being, right, internal with the soul. And up until the point, right, where one is doing bhajan with their own internal swarup. And so that really is the key of why Rupa Goswami is sort of the head of our sampradaya, the person who established the Manabhista Mahaprabhu. Because even if there was everything externally done, like, writing the books, re-establishing the places of Braj, establishing Vaishnava etiquette, this wouldn't alone make him, right, establish a Manabhista Mahaprabhu. And so that is that internal thread. And with someone like Narottam Das Thakur, who is like very elevated Vaishnava, perfected Vaishnava, and also perfected Vaishnava under Rupa Goswami. So that is the internal thread going through all the bhajan, going through the bhajana pujana, through the vrata, tapa, japa, right? And that internal thing is the internal mood of Rupa Goswami, which is the mood of Manjari. And that is the thing that really defines our sampradaya, defines the reason why Mahaprabhu came. It's the speciality of our sampradaya. At Bhava Ulasarati. So Greta would say, like, what is that internal core of core? It's the mood of the Kinkaris, the Manjaris. Greta would say, so that means Bhava Ulasarati means according to the moods Radharani's feeling, so if Radharani's sad, the Manjaris are sad. If she's happy, they're happy. If they're laughing, they're laughing. If she's in sorrow, they're in sorrow. And this is the core. And even though I might think this is, far in the distance and too, so far out that it's hard to even conceptualize. This is really the mercy of our Parampara, especially of Sri Gurudev, who are giving this and opening our eyes, prakash, darshan. This is like the darshan he's giving us. And these things, anubhava vidya and kripasadya. It means we can have some indication, some dig darshan. One of the meaning of dig darshan is like, we have some, to know which direction we're heading in. I think it's like direction. So, when we hear about these topics, the internal moves of Rupa Goswami, Rupa Manjari, just give us direction. So we would say, even, I just want this thing, I want to be the servant, I want to be under Rupa Goswami. Doesn't matter if it takes lakhs and lakhs of lifetimes, but this is the direction I'm in. This is the direction he pointed us in as well. And so, this is really the essence of the essence. And when we're celebrating, why is this day so important? And why the Gurudev gives so much stress on this? But if we, by, celebrating this day of Rupa Goswami, this week of Rupa Goswami, then we're automatically going to be talking about all the very intrinsic nature of our sampradaya, of Rādhā-Nuga Bhakti, of Parakya Ras, of Rupanuga Bhakti, of Ragatmika Bhakti. All these things are included. So by Gurudev celebrating this and making this day so important, in a way it's like he's preserving the sampradaya. Because without so that the very essence will be lost. And then we just have the shell. So the shell, what happens on automatic. So, and just one last thing before I stop. You know, we should always think that, and I guess one important tattva, right, for this day is that we are in the Bhagavad Sampradaya, right? The Shiksha Sampradaya. So, if someone thinks, well, that's all very nice, but Srila Gurudev is not my Gurudev, my different Guru. So how does this all play into my side of my life? But really, the Bhagavad Sampradaya means that we have one Diksha Guru, many Shiksha Gurus. And all this really Gurudev is the Guru for just Gaudiya Vaishnavas in general. And then more special in the Bhakti Vinod Dada, the Saraswat Brahmamadva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So, all these acharyas we can think of all of our acharyas as our Guru. I never thought Srila Bhakti Vinod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti began Bhajan are our Guru also, our Gurus. So, the sectarian ideas come in because of the conditioned souls, but they're not actually there in the Sampradaya itself. And it's not actually a part of Vaishnavism. So when we have such a powerful Vaishnava, and all our glorious Vaishnavas, we can think each one of them is our Guru also. So, we're fortunate to just be remembering these things. This is really our Gurudev's speciality. All acharyas have some speciality. But this is all Vaishnavas can have pride in this, being this Gaudiya Vaishnava lineage. And having such an acharya like Gurudev to give us that direction. So with these words I'll stop.
Aman, give him mic, please. Malika was. She was preparing from 3 days. She's not getting chance. She's complaining, all seniors speaking. What about me?
Maharaj is asking me to speak on what is Krishna consciousness.
Loud.
Maharaj is asking me to speak on what is Krishna consciousness. From like the little bit that I've gathered from taking notes from morning class. To be in Krishna consciousness, first we have to understand who Krishna is. And Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's the cause of all causes, but does not have a cause himself. And our main goal in life is to get back to Godhead. And to be in Krishna consciousness, we should always try to remember Krishna and see Krishna in everything. And somebody that is 100% absorbed in Krishna consciousness can see Krishna in everything and can see Paramatma in everyone's hearts. And the reason that remembering Krishna and having a relationship with him is so important is because our relationships with our family members and our friends in the material world are temporary, but our relationships with him is transcendental and it's eternal. So that's why it's so important to maintain a relationship with him. And in this material, we see everything in illusion. So we're not at that stage yet where we see everything and it reminds us of Krishna. But if we try every day to think of something that reminds us of Krishna, then we can start. And we can start by doing things just like in the same way that we have relationships with people in this, like in the material world, create attachment with people. But we should try to directly serve Krishna by chanting japa and pujari seva and Harikatha and associating with Vaishnavas and Sadhusanga. And even though we can't see Krishna like in the room with us and like associate with him personally, we can still keep him in our mind. And this is like how lotuses are so far away from the sun, but they only open in the sunlight. So in this way we can keep Krishna in our mind, and we're able to do this because our relationship with him is transcendental. And you know, we can't see Krishna because it's like we can only look at the sun for 3 seconds, but he is more effulgent than a million suns. Another, like, one more thing that we can think about is like anything we see, we can try to relate it to Krishna, which is hard, but like we can see a peacock and we can see that he has a peacock feather in his hair, and we can think, why does he wear a peacock feather on his head? And that's because when peacocks see dark rain clouds, they become happy and they begin to dance. So when they see Krishna right in front of them, they get so happy and they think like, oh, there's such a beautiful rain cloud right in front of us, and their eyes fill with tears and they're so happy they want to offer a gift. So they give him a feather, and he respects their love so much that he keeps it on his head. So we can even like bad things that happen in our life, like bad decisions that we make, or like bad things that happen, we can try to relate it to Krishna, because those are all lessons that lead us to making good decisions, which ultimately leads us to be closer to Krishna and to remember him. People also ask if Krishna's in everything and he's all around us, why do we have to worship deities? And this is like, we can't see water and air itself, so we need it concentrated in a cup to drink it. So it's like deities are a concentrated form that we can worship. So every single day we can try to think one thing that reminds us of Krishna.
Okay. This is just copy paste. This is just copy paste, right? I thought you were going to write your own PhD thesis. Anyway, what was good? How we can see Krishna everywhere. This is Krishna consciousness. Okay, coming back to Jhūlana-yātrā. Bola Jhūlana-yātrā ki. Srila Gurudev describes Jhūlan means swing pastime of Krishna. Swing pastime means very sweet pastime, in which pastime Srila Gurudev described, that's a little culture of India, so making a little aware of to everyone. When a girls get married, this is how Gurudev used to start. Every year on Jhūlan. Then she lives with her husband-in-laws. And the time of monsoon in India, 2 months, this month, July, August. This is a time, Savan, where the girls, they're waiting for their brothers to come and get them back to their homes. From in-laws to back to their parents' home. Radharani was waiting for her brother Sridham to come and bring him to her parents. Who's brother of Radharani? Sridham. But somehow Sridham got delayed. And Radharani started complaining. She started complaining. Why are you so late? I was waiting and waiting and waiting. All the Sakhis, they already arranged the swings for themselves to swing on. And I was just waiting for you. Sridham Prabhu said, don't worry, my sister. I'm so sorry I'm late, but I'm going to take you soon. to our parents. Radharani, when she comes to Barsana, Kirtila Devi and Vishwabhanu Maharaj, they became so happy. And meanwhile, all the Sakhis, Lalita, Vishakha, Tungvidya, Sudevi, Rangadevi, Chitralekha, all the Sakhis, they've arranged the swings. They're all respected swings. But that's the desire of Krishna. In other words, Krishna is bribing the Sakhis. I want to request Radharani to come and sit with me on the swing. But Radharani, she was so happy. The all purpose to come to her parents was to meet Krishna freely, without any obstructions. Because it is so difficult for Krishna to come to Javat. Where is the in-laws of Krishna, Radharani? Where is the in-laws? Huh? Where? What is the village? Javat. How many of you been Javat? Very few. That's the place of our perfection. Means, when we get perfection, we're going to get birth. Where? At Barsana. Vrishubhanupure Janamalaivo Javata Vivava Have Braj Gopi Bhav Aive Sabhav Anubhavana Rahive. Srila Bhakti Thakur is telling us our future. Yeah, that's our perfection. We're going to take birth as Vrishabhanupur, means Barsana. And taking the birth from womb of a gopi and then get married at Javat. We're going to get husbands. To develop what? Parkya Bhav, paramour mood with Krishna. Which is so pure in nature. Is not condemned. In material world, this relationship is condemned. But in spiritual world, everyone prays. This pure relationship, paramour mood, means all the Sakhis, they have their husbands, but they are in love with Krishna. This is called Parikya Bhav. This is the mood of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is the inner heart desire of Mahaprabhu to spread this. And that's why, who spread this? Shri Rupa Goswami. Spreading Parikya Bhav. Srila Gurudev describes, even though it's condemned in this material world, but it's high, worthy of praise in spiritual world, and everyone longing to get. And that's our perfection. Is Shri Rupa Manjari married or not? Question mark. Is Shri Rupa Manjari married or not? Yes or no? How many say yes? Yes means guess or yearly yes? Yes. Okay. How many say Rupa Manjari not married? Mai Bharat Prabhu, you saying one hand yes, another hand you say no.
No, she's not married.
She's not married? She's married.
She is married.
She's married. Rupa Manjari is married. And it's, I'm so shy to tell this, it's little intimate, because it's all Madhur Parak Vyakhya. Means it's in Madhure Ras. Because a Sakhi came to Rupa Manjari, that's an indication. Oh Rupa Manjari, your husband is not with you, he's in some other village, some other place, why I am seeing a bite on your lips if your husband is not here? So this proves Rupa Manjari is married, she has husband. And why she got that mark, Shri Rupa Manjari? Because of Tadatme, oneness with Radharani. Whatever emotions and sentiments and feelings Radharani gets along with Krishna, the Manjaris, the Tatta Bhavichamai, those Manjaris get spontaneously all those emotions reflected on them by Shri Radharani. So with this verse, it proves that Rupa Manjari is married. Otherwise, she can't relish that Parkiya Bhav, the Paramarma. She can't. It has to be there. So that's the perfection. Shri Bhaktivinoda Thakur is already predicting. We all going to take, but that's our perfection. If you don't want that perfection, then you're not in Gaudiya Vaishnava line. Everyone going to get birth in Barsana, Vrishabhanupur, and then get married in at Javat. Braj Gopi Bhav, Haive Swabhav, and keeping the mood of Braj Gopi and loving Krishna, serving Krishna with Paramar mood. That's the perfection. That's Parkiya Bhav. And Shri Rupa Goswami Pad, he came to establish this Parkiya Bhav, which was the inner heart desire of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why it is so, we're going to hear tomorrow. But at Javat, Shri Radharani came from Javat to Barsana, and all the Sakhis, they arranged very beautiful swing. You know, just like you see this beautiful swing here. Jayashri Didi and Dayanidhi, they were working so hard arranging such beautiful kunja for Radha and Krishna to come and sit. But the description of that swing is well versed, explained by Shri Kavi Karpur Goswami in Anand Vrindavan Champu. If you read that, how beautifully he is describing in ornamental language. Generally we see this swing, it goes to just one direction, to and fro. But the swing which the Manjaris have arranged for Radha and Krishna to sit is so amazing swing. It can go in any direction. Not in just one direction like this, it can go other directions also. How artistically Shri Manjaris, they arrange this swing. Yeah. For divine couple to come and sit on swing and relish the pastimes. Can go in any directions. The ropes which are hanging from the trees is not ordinary. It's golden ropes, but covered by the beautiful creepers. Sometimes Manjaris, they want to embrace those ropes because they want to behold the beauty of divine couple Radha Krishna. So many flowers, birds and creepers, they arrange the rope. And swing is not just a wooden seat, it's complete singhasan for Radha and Krishna to sit on. Gopis, they know the inner heart desire of Krishna. Krishna wants so much closeness with Radharani. But Shri Gurudev describing, Radharani was so restless prior to coming to her parents at Barsana, when she was in in-laws, at her in-laws in Javat, waiting for Sridham to come and take me. But moment she came to Barsana, she started exhibiting man. When coming close to Krishna, when coming close to this festival, exhibiting mal. You know? Understand man? And why she is doing so? Okay, in very literal language, not scripture language, literal language, drama. Ordinary language. Just natak, just drama. But from very sophisticated terminology, it's called man. Radharani is doing man there. Why? To enhance the moods. If everything just goes straight, there will be not so much pleasure. It happened with Ras Leela also. Krishna invited all the gopis. Krishna invited all the gopis and gopis came there and immediately they started Ras Leela. No. Some twist was there. And Krishna started that twist. Swagatam Mahabhaga Priyam Kim Karvaniva. Welcome gopis, welcome. What can I do for you? Who invited you? And gopis was staring at Krishna. What are you saying? You played on flute and you took the wealth from our heart. All that love we had for you. Yeah. And now we are here and you giving a very warm welcome, but simultaneously you asking, what can I do for you? That's weird. So Krishna wanted to have a twist there. Because if you just go everything straight, then it's not fun. If rather we just come on the swing like this, simple, then there is not so much relishment. Some twist is required. And therefore Shri Rupa Goswami Pad described, Ahir evas gati swabhav kutila bhavet hetu va hetu yuna man uchchati. There's a common phenomenon, nature in the young ones. Ahir evas gati swabhav kutila bhavet. Their love is like crooked, like snake. It's not straight. It's crooked like snake. Hetu ahetu yuna man uchchati. Sometime with cause, sometime without cause. She manifests man. There was no reason for Radharani to manifest man there, to exhibit man there. No reason. But she, coming close to the pastime, prior to the pastime, she was so happy. Oh, I'll be with Krishna. I'll be with all my Sakhis. And when I'll be along with Krishna, who's going to derive pleasure? My Sakhi is going to derive pleasure. She has no self-interest. Her all interest is Krishna interest. And by along with Krishna, she wants to give pleasure to the Sakhis. That's her intention. So she was so restless in her heart. But when coming to, close to the festival, then man, distance. Because if everything goes very straight, there will be not so much pleasure. For the pleasure, there has to be some obstructions. This is Madhurya Ras. There has to be some obstructions. There has to be some distance to enhance that pleasure. So, hetu ahetu yuna manuchyate. She, Rupa Goswami Pad described in Jhūlana-yātrā. In young ones, their love is crooked like a snake. Swabhav kutila bhavet. Hetu ahetu yuna manuchyate. In this case, Jhulan festival, Radharani exhibiting man without any cause. Yeah, she just said one point. I don't want to stay with Krishna because I'm scared. Why I'm scared? He's going to play that swing very fast. I'm so scared, I can't sit. When all the Sakhis, they know the inner heart desire of Radharani. They know very well. They know the heart desire of Krishna. Therefore, in Sakhi Sampradaya, our Sampradaya is Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, right? But there is a Sakhi Sampradaya in Vrindavan. In their Sampradaya, which is, I mean, the aim and object of their sadhana is to become a Sakhi, a girlfriend of Shri Radharani. In their sampradaya, in their philosophy, they say there are different varieties of Sakhi. And amongst different varieties of Sakhi, so one is called Anga-Sangani. Anga-Sangani means like earrings of Radharani is also a Sakhi. The necklace of Radharani is also a Sakhi. The bangles of Radharani is also a Sakhi. All the Sakhis, they want to ornament Radharani, to be very close to Radharani, to serve Krishna. And there is another section called Antargata. Antargata means the mood which is present in the heart of Krishna is a Sakhi. The mood which is present in the heart of Radharani is a Sakhi. So that mood, creating this, a beautiful pastime, a beautiful scene, where Shri Radharani longing for Krishna and Krishna is longing for Radharani. And even though the desire is to meet together, Jai Jai Radha Krishna Yugal Milan, they know the inner heart desire of Radharani. They know the desire of Krishna. But some obstructions needs to be there. Who's creating that obstruction? Radharani herself. Even though she wanted to be with Krishna. And all the Sakhis are there to arrange this meeting of Radha and Krishna. All the Sakhis. How many Sakhis are there? They have only one purpose. To unite Radha and Krishna. To arrange a meeting of Radha and Krishna. And when the meeting is about to come close, Radharani start maintaining distance. Man. And the excuse of that distance is man, sulky mood. No, I don't want to sit with Krishna on the swing. But in her desire, there is an intense desire to be with Krishna. But externally exhibiting, I don't want to be with Krishna. Then all the Sakhis praying. O Radhe Jhūlana padharo, jhuke aaye badra, jhuke aaye badra, ghire aaye badra, pyari Jhūlana padharo, jhuke aaye badra. ऐसो मान नहीं की जो हट छड़ोरी अली, तुम तो परम सयानी विषभान खिलनी, ओ राधे झूलन पधारो झुके आए बदरा. O Radha Rani, please come and sit on the swing. They're begging Radharani, requesting and begging Radharani to come and sit on the swing with Krishna. See dark rain clouds. And by seeing dark rain clouds, how peacocks they start dancing. All the environment is so conducive for this conjugal meeting. Give up your sulky mood. ऐसो मान नहीं कीजो, हट छोड़ो री अली. Oh my Sakhi, give up this stubborn nature and give up your sulky mood. Please come and sit on the swing. The gopis are requesting because they want to do what? Jai Jai Radha Krishna Yugal Milan. To arrange the meeting of Radha and Krishna. Then what is the problem? Radharani is creating the problem. It's not a problem, but she is just trying to create more pleasure by obstruction. Tum to param asayani vishubhanu ki lagi. You are very sharp and intelligent. So there is no need to inspire you. Then Radharani, she is expressing her moods. No, I'm scared. Krishna, you going to swing very fast. Gopi is saying, no. We're going to tell Krishna, don't swing fast. Slowly. So when they convinced Radharani, she came and sat on the Which side? Right or left? Straight, left, right? Huh? Bam mein bhav, left. Leftist mood. She is not Chandravali. Chandravali is submissive mood. Dakshin bhav. Dakshin bhav, yeah. And Radharani is Bam mein bhav. Leftist mood. What's the difference? Rup Goswami Pad in Ujjwal Mani and Bhakti Swami Sindhu. He's giving us this information. Otherwise, the whole world would have been bereft of understanding these details. Oh, Sakhi means Sakhis, means all Sakhis, Gopis are same. No, no, no. Rupa Goswami Pad is giving details. They are categories. And they are moods of Radharani. 360 moods of Radharani in Ujjwal Mani. 96 kinds of Krishna. Can you imagine? Dhir Lalit, Dhirodat, Dhir Shant, Dhirodat. 4. Multiply by 3. Purn, Purnatam, Purn, Purnatar, Purnatam. Means complete, most complete. As Gurudev said, in Dwarka, then in Mathura and in Braj. Most complete in Braj. 3. 4 into 3, 12. Then Swakya and Parakya. To some is Swakya, married, and to some is not married, Parakya. 12 into 2, 24. Then 24. Again, the modes of Krishna divided into 4. Anukul, Dakshin, Shat, Drisht. 24 into 4? 6? 24 into 4. 96. Multiply. 96 kind of Krishna. Who is giving these details? Shri Rupa Goswami. 360 moods of Radharani and divisions of the Sakhis. Krishna's Snehadikya 1 and other some Sneha. 3rd Sakhi Snehadikya. Rasayan, I'm going to ask this tomorrow morning to be attended. 3 different divisions. First division, what I said, Krishna Snehadikya. The other division, next division, Sam Sneha. The third, Sakhi Snehadikya. What is the meaning? Krishna Snehadikya means they are a category of gopis who are more inclined towards Krishna. They are not inclined towards Radharani. They always favor Krishna, always taking side of Krishna. So they are not our ideals. Because there is chances of offenses there. Always taking in favor of Krishna and living Radharani. No, that's not our. The second division is, category is Samsneha. Equal love for Radha and Krishna. Equal love. But even though it's equal love, but little inclined towards Radharani. They are Lalita, Vishakha, all the Ashtakis. Their love for Krishna and their love for Radharani. But they are more inclined towards Radharani. But the third category is very most important. Sakhi Snehadikya. The third category. That category means those Sakhis, those gopis who are only and only exclusively inclined towards Radharani. They don't even come close to Krishna. They are Manjaris. They don't even come close to. Even sometimes if Krishna secretly propose them. They immediately chastise Krishna. Stop. Be aware. We're going to complain to Radharani otherwise. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is writing now. Kabhu na hoibo kami. क्या लाइन है? राधा पक्ष छाड़ी जे जन से जन जे भावे से भावे थागना कबू ना होइबो कामी. राधा संग छाड़ी कृष्ण संग में कबू ना होइबो कामी. राधा पद छाड़ी कृष्ण संग में कबू ना होइबो कामी. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, I will never become greedy to be with Krishna and giving and living my Radharani. Never ever. That's the mood Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is presenting. This is Manjari's mood. So this pastime, the Sakhis are requesting Radhe, please come and sit on the swing. Otherwise, you know what going to happen? Krishna is going to go to Chandravali and going to sit on Chandravali's swing. If you're not going to come and sit with Krishna, he has so many proposals. He can go to Shabbe, he can go to Chandravali, Padma. They are Yutheshwaris, they are leaders, they have their own groups, like they are presidents of their own communities. So this is how Sakhis are trying to pacifying Radharani, come and sit with Krishna. So Manjaris are arranging this beautiful pastime, swing pastime. And that's the beauty of this. They arrange this pastime and they are the one who are relishing this pastime, but without being in the pastimes. That is the beauty of Manjari Bhav, which Shri Rupa Goswami Pad gave. Bhav Ullas Rati. That's the beauty of Manjari Bhav. They don't want to participate in the pastime. They only want to arrange a pastime. Moment they decorate the swing, they just go for another service. They keep Lalita Vishakha, the Samsneyadikya gopis, with Radha and Krishna to let them enjoy. And they just go for arranging some cooking or some other pastime. What's going to happen after this? They already know. This is called sacrifice. This is called no any self-interest, not a tinge of a smell of self-interest in those manjaris. Their only interest is the pleasure of Radharani. The pleasure of Radha Krishna, but more pleasure of Radharani. That's the only interest. That's their self-interest. Because their self is Radharani. Their self is not their self is Radharani. So that is only their interest. So they never participate. I mean, sometimes, I'm not saying not in all, but majority of the pastimes, they only there to arrange for Yugal, Radha Krishna to come to enjoy the pastimes. But what they get in return then? Something should be there. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Govi Lilamrit, he's telling a beautiful verse, what the Manjaris are getting. Sakhe Shri Radha Brajkul Vidur Harlani Naam Shakte Saramsh Prem Val Dal Pushp Kuladi Tullaya Shiktamit Ras Nichaya Ulastaman Ushaya Jato Las Sat Sekar Shadgun Adhikam Shanti Tam Na Chitram. Kaviraj Goswami is saying it is not at all astonishing that the Manjaris, they get 100 times more pleasure than Radharani. Shat gun adhikam shanti tam na chitram. Underline this point. Govilila. How come they enjoy? They're getting more than Radharani. Radharani making them, who? The Manjaris, relish more than her. Even though they are not physically present in that pastime, the Jhulan pastime, they are far distance. But whatever Radha is driving pleasure along with Krishna, multiply 100 times more and reflecting on the Manjaris because of Tadatme, oneness. Understand? Oneness. If Radha is lamenting and crying, the Manjaris start lamenting and crying. If Radharani is feeling bliss, the Manjari is getting bliss. Radha is multiplying that in 100 into 100 and reflecting on the Manjaris, even though they are far distance. That's the beauty of Sakhi Snehadikya, the Manjari Bhav, Bhav Ulas Rati, Swa Bhakti Shriyam, which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give, which Sri Rupa Goswami Pad came to give. That's why there's a close relationship between this swing pastime and the disappearance of Sri Rupa Goswami, because it's Sri Rupa Goswami who's giving us these details of all these ratis and the details of all this section of the gopis. Otherwise we would have not known. He's the one who opened that chest. Yanka nirupa sharira nadharata tambraja prema Mahadidi kutarita kaun kapata unarata. If Shiv Rupa Goswami would have not come, who have opened this chest of Brajapain, is Sri Rupa Goswami. So he is giving all those details. And then getting inspired by the request of the Sakhis, when Radharani came, sat on the left side of Krishna, holding the sting of the swing, a little distance from Krishna. Swing is not compact, it's big. So Krishna is there on one side, Radha is there on the other side. They are not together. Means not close to each other. They are distance. Radha is there, Krishna is there. Some distance is there. But Krishna, he don't like this distance. He wants Radharani to come close. So how he going to bring Radharani close? Therefore, this swing pastime Jhulan festival fulfills the inner heart desire of Krishna. Manobhishta of Krishna, being Radharani, coming close and embrace me. Srila Gurudev described two pastimes are like this. One is Nauka Leela. Nauka Leela, the boat pastime. Where all the gopis, they're looking for a boatman to cross Mansi Ganga, and they're having pots of yogurt and milk. And they're calling out, "Any boatman? Is there anyone?" Then Krishna came. All gopis come on this boat. And they're having all those pots. And Krishna is so clever and tricky. Rowing that boat, when he came in the middle of Mansi Ganga, he starts shaking the boat. Turbulence. The boat is shaking. There's so much turbulence. When you come from Honolulu to Hilo, bad weather. The plane just gets like turbulence. Terrible. Everyone starts screaming, "Ah! Ooh, ooh." The gopis also start shouting. Oh! Krishna said, "You see, you have so much weight. You're carrying so many pots. This boat is going to sink because it's too much heavy weight." So what to do, Krishna? Krishna said, "Throw away your yogurt and milk, everything in water, in Mansi Ganga." Yes, we're going to do that. And they're throwing away everything. Again, Krishna is so tricky, is shaking. Krishna said, see, again there's so much weight. The weight of your ornaments. You're wearing so many ornaments. Sajo sola shingar daru nainan kajra. 16 ornaments, 32 abhrans. From toe to head, so many ornaments, all heavy weight. Krishna said, throw away all those ornaments. Otherwise today we all going to sing. And they're all taking out their earrings and what? Bracelets, bangles, and nupurs, everything throwing in water. Again, boat is shaking. Krishna said, because imbalance, there's so much weight there. All of you come close to me here. Because it's imbalance. And when all the gopis along with Radharani came close to Krishna, again Krishna started shaking the boat, and Radharani, she slipped and she came and gave a tight embrace to Krishna. This is what he wanted. Everything else was just drama. Was just drama. He wanted a loving embrace of Shri Radharani. Jai Jai Radha Krishna Yugal Milan. And all the gopis start clapping to see this. They are not gopis here? No one is gopi here? All gopis. Those who are not clapping, they are gopas. Just joking. The other pastime is swing pastime, where Krishna has a desire. What desire? That is not, I am going to request Radharani. I want she should come by her own desire and embrace me. Understand? Otherwise, Krishna has to express this every time. Being Dhir Lalit Nayak and maintaining Dakshin Bhav, submission mood towards Radharani. With Chandravali is different. Chandravali has Tadya Bhav. Who's saying this? Rupa Goswami. Tadya Bhav means submissive mood. Krishna, I'm yours. But Radharani has Madhya Bhav. Madhya Bhav means Krishna, you are mine. All rights, you are mine. And Chandravali at this mood, I'm yours. Very submissive mood. Chandravali never do any man. There's no point of Chandravali doing man. No. Even if sometimes if she say, Krishna, I don't want to speak to you. Just, Krishna said, okay, then I'm leaving. Oh, no, don't leave. Please stay back. Immediately man gone in 1 second. So this is called Dakshin Bhav. Radharani is Vamya Bhav. Very high class of man. Durjay man. So difficult to pacify. So Krishna is the one who is expressing this mood to Radharani. He's always the Nayak, means the hero. Nayak means the hero. Who desire that Nayaka, means heroine, should come close and I want to give embrace. But Krishna wanted that, I want to see that Nayaka, means Radharani, should come close to me and she give me a hug, an embrace, a loving embrace. This is what Krishna wanted. This is his manobhishta, his heart desire. And gopis, they detected this, they understood this. And now they are arranging this pastime. Radharani is distant, Krishna is this corner, Radharani is other corner. And they are trying to bring Radharani close to Krishna to fulfill the heart desire of Krishna. So what they did? They only looking in the eyes of Krishna. Gurudev said in Mathura, in that world, they don't have to say anything. It's everything by eye expressions. Krishna looked in the eyes of the gopis, and gopis understood this. And they are the one who were started swing. And they gave a big push to the swing, and the swing went high. And Radharani got so scared, she's in the air. She got scared, and what did she did? She came close to Krishna and gave a loving embrace to Krishna. As it happened in Nauka Leela boat festival, the same thing happened in the swing festival, Jhūlan festival. Krishna heart, his desire got fulfilled when Radharani gave such loving embrace to Krishna. Jai Jai Radha Krishna, Yugal Milan. This is what's happening with Radha and Krishna. What all other Sakhis getting benefited with this? It is so difficult to see the footmarks, the impressions on the souls of Radharani, which are 19 in number. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad describing 11 and 8, 19 marks on the soles of the lotus feet of Radharani. How anyone going to see this? But in Jhūlan festival, this is an opportunity where everyone can clearly see when Radha is on the swing, and when the swing is going very fast, Krishna desire got fulfilled, and all the Sakhis desire getting fulfilled, seeing the marks on the lotus feet of Shri Radharani, which is so rare to see. And that's why Radharani was saying, I was not sitting with you in the swing. I know this is going to happen. Again, man, the next man. So, this Jhūlan festival is so glorious. It fulfills the desire, the heart desire of Krishna. It fulfills the desire of the gopis and the desires of Manjaris. That's the glories of this Jhūlan festival, beautifully described by Kavi Karnamun Goswami in Shri Anand Vrindavan Champu. If you want to read, you can read this chapter, the Jhūlan Leela. That's the last chapter of his book, Anand Vrindavan Champu. Because Kavi Karnamun Goswami, he didn't took Krishna out of Braj. He ended up his book by Jhūlan festival. As we see Gopal Champu, Jiva Goswami, he described Braj Leela and also Dwarka Leela. Purva Champu, Uttar Champu. Dwarka Leela. But Krishna, Kavi Karnamun Goswami, he didn't describe Dwarka Leela. He said, I don't believe Krishna never leave Vrindavan. Krishna is always in Vrindavan. And therefore he elaborated the holy pastime, the color pastime festival, and the Jhūlan festival. That's how he's ending his description of the pastime of Krishna in Anand Vrindavan Champu. So under guidance of Srila Gurudev, paying obeisances to his divine lotus feet, who made us familiar with this pastime, otherwise we would have not known. Why Gurudev was celebrating this festival? It was already in his meditation. He was serving for us, so that we can celebrate this every year, and with this inspiration that this is the only aim and object of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. We are Gaudiya Vaishnavas. We are proud to say we are Gaudiya Vaishnavas. But not just by applying this tilak, we can say we are Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Just applying tilak, you become Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Applying 3 lines, you become Mayavadi. It's just only about lines. Yeah? 2 lines, Gaudiya Vaishnavas. 3 lines, Mayavadi. Is it just about drawing lines on your forehead? No. Gaudiya Vaishnava means the mood. The moods of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. And who's giving that moods? Specifically, Shri Rupa Goswami is giving that mood. Because all Raganugas are not Rupanugas, but all Rupanugas are Raganugas. That's Gurudev's conclusion. So, by following the footsteps of Shri Rupa Goswami, Dudasyan Janman Janmani. Praying for the dust of the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami, that's our aim and object. If we are not glorifying him or honoring his remnants, we will be ungrateful, thankless for the contribution what he gave to us. If we are not reading, glorifying, worshipping or praising Sri Rupa Goswami Pad, then we are not Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Because I said yesterday, all acharyas in Gaudiya line, all acharyas, they were so powerful in their own domain. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, so powerful, he wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita, he wrote Govind Lilamrita. In his own section, he is so powerful acharya. But what he is longing for? Rup Raghunath Pade Jar Ash, Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahi Krishnadas. You only want to become, you only want to attain the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami. Sri Narottam Thakur is such a big acharya in his own section. Extensive preaching. And Narottam Thakur is considered to be the Prem avatar of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Means the manifestation of the Prem, the incarnation of Prem of Mahaprabhu took a form, Narottam Thakur. And that Sri Narottam Thakur is praying what? To get the dust from the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami. Imagine. Narottam Thakur is not less. He is Prem avatar of Mahaprabhu. And what he wants to become, Shri Rupa Manjari Pada, Sei Mora Sampada. He wants to attain the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Goswami. Srila Bhakti Thakur, is he less? Shri Sarup Damodar Goswami, imagine, Sarup Damodar Goswami, Lalita Sakhi, appeared in front of Bhakti Thakur and told him, I'm sent by Mahaprabhu to pass on one instruction. Mahaprabhu wants you to write a book, to make a necklace, a book on Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srila Bhakti Thakur, receiving this order from Sri Sarup Damodar Goswami, sent by Mahaprabhu, and he wrote Bhagavad Ark Marichi Mala. Srila Bhakti Thakur is not less. Mahaprabhu chose him and sent his own person, Sarup Damodar Goswami. That Srila Bhakti Thakur is Rupa Nuga Varayate, the best of all Rupa Nugas. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada is the eternal Parikar associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Eternal associate. And that Srila Prabhupada is always hankering and longing to get the dust from the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami. Sri Jiva Goswami is not less, he is Vilasa Manjari. Sri Raghunath Das Goswami is Rati Manjari. Without the support of Manjaris, the pastime, swing pastime, Jhūlana festival, holy festival can't be accomplished. Shri Ramanand Rai is telling this. Sakhi bina ei leela pushti kabu nai, Sakhi gan vistariya Sakhi aswadai. Without the help and support of the Sakhis, these pastimes cannot be get nourished. They are the one who arrange these pastimes and they are the one who are relishing these pastimes. Without Sakhis, it's not possible. That's Shri Rati Manjari, that's Shri Vilas Manjari, that's Kasturi Manjari, all these Manjaris, such high class. And what they are expressing? They are expressing that our aim and object is to what? To become Rupa Nuga, following the footsteps of Rupa Goswami. With this we can understand the glories, the personality Sri Rupa Goswami is, which is even more than Rupa Manjari. Gurudev's conclusion, that Rupa Goswami is not present in Rupa Manjari, but Rupa Manjari is present in Rupa Goswami. Two in one. In ordinary words, Rupa Goswami is what? Two in one. Rupa Manjari and Rupa Goswami. And Rupa Manjari is just one in one. How glorious is Sri Rupa Goswami. How fortunate we are. We are hearing all these names. Even these names are purifying. How fortunate we are. And who made us fortunate and blessed? Our Gurudev. All our respected Gurudevs. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Dait Madhav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, they made us blessed and fortunate. Otherwise, we would have never known what the glories of Sri Rupa Goswami. And amongst all the acharyas, Srila Gurudev, prominent, who described the glories of, expanded the glories of Sri Rupa Goswami and made the presence of the Rupa Goswami in the heart of every of his disciples, no matter Diksha or Shiksha disciple. We are so grateful and thankful to Srila Gurudev. Otherwise, how we would have known who is Sri Rupa Goswami and what is his contribution? We would have never known this. We are hearing this. This is enough for now. And serving him, practicing the process, what he is saying, that is so difficult for now. Devotees are even struggling chanting 16 rounds a day. Come on. Struggling chanting 16 rounds, which is nothing. Chanting 16 rounds is not the end of chanting. Is the beginning of chanting. The chanting starts from 17th. 16 round is warming up. When you start running, you need to warm up a little bit. Chanting 16 round is warming up. To begin, start chanting. The number starts from 17th. That's going to be the first round. 16 is just the foundation. And devotees, many sanghas I go and see, not even chanting 16 rounds, which is bare necessity. It is how we can grow in bhakti, how we can say we are Gaudiya Vaishnava, how we can say we are disciple of Gurudev, how we can say we are descendant of Sri Rupa Goswami. We are just struggling with just 16 rounds, which is just nothing. It's not even one step. It's not even one step. And we have to go high, so high in the sky, only with the help and support of Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Manjari, Sri Rupa Goswami. If we don't read the books of Rupa Goswami, as I was saying other day, I'm not saying, Gurudev was chastising us when we were in Vrindavan, that you people have no purpose of your life there. Your life is like an insect life. They born and they die. If you don't read or understand who is Rupa Goswami and read the books of Rupa Goswami, you have no purpose of your life. Fie on you. Was very angry Gurudev on us. So I'm just sharing how he used to glorify Sri Rupa Goswami in this way and inspiring us. And in those days, 4 days, Rupa Goswami conference in Vrindavan, God Prabhu knows. 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, day and night, we're just hearing the name Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami from every speaker. Sometimes like sleeping in the dreams is resounding, Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami. How purifying it is. How purifying. If we have no interest, we don't even know who is Rupa Goswami. Gurudev made us aware by constantly speaking, especially these 4 days, from Jhūlana to Baldev Purnima, day and night, just one word going in the ears. Rupa Goswami did this, Rupa Goswami did this, Rupa Goswami is this, Rupa Goswami is this. Gosh, day and night Rupa Goswami. It's just resounding. Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami. grateful and thankful to Gurudev who made us this connection with Gaudiya Vichar, the thoughts of Gaudiya Vaishnava. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari, Shri Jhūlan Festival ki, Shri Rupa Goswami Pad ki. So tomorrow is most auspicious day, disappearance day of Shri Rupa Goswami, and we're going to have program at Rādhā-Govinda temple, Shaman Prabhu's place. So everyone is invited, please come, don't miss this opportunity. We're going to hear so many glories of Shri Rupa Goswami, his contributions, his pastimes and all that in other days. So starting tomorrow, please come there. What time? 5 p.m. And now we're going to put Shri Radha Krishna on the swing. God Prabhu going to sing bhajan. Radhe Jhulan Padharo. Yes. And after that, when the Radha Krishna will be in the swing, we are going to do Arati, followed by Gaur Arati. And then for the devotees, there is some Prasadam. And after Prasadam, we are going to have Ekadashi night. Yeah? Starting what time?
Immediately.
10.
A little after Prashad.
A little after Prashad, so almost 9:30 to 10. Yeah. Until 5 in the morning for the Mangal Arati. Okay, let's see who's going to stay all night. First 2 hours is very enthusiastic until 12 o'clock. Then battery get little discharged. So we have the complete Hindi song book produced by Gaur Sundar Prabhu. So many Hindi bhajans. So Ekadashi Kirtan night, all of us, including me, invited for this. So let's see if we can manage until 5 in the morning. Otherwise, as long as you can stay and manage according to your health and your schedule, we're going to follow that. Thank you so much, Gaur Prabhu, and your sisters here, your brothers, to arrange this wonderful program of Jhulan and especially Ekadashi night program. Last time I was in January, I was here and it was nice. It was fun. Acha, Hare Krishna.
I have papers. It's also on the Glory Gita Gooch page.
374.
374.
Yeah.
Radhe Jhūlana-yātrā, Radhe Jhūlana-yātrā, Jhūlana-yātrā, Badra. Samanahi ki jagat choriyali, Paramasayani Vishabhani